We are here at Cell Block 40, MjBizCon, and we are chatting with Gia Moron. And Gia, how are you doing today? And everybody knows you from the industry. They know you are formerly with Women Grow. People want to know, what has Gia been doing, and what's up next for Gia? Tell us.
Thank you so much. And I'm really honored to be here. I love what you all have done here. I think it's incredible. So before I would even go into myself, I just want to commend you, L'Oreal, because I know you and the work that you've been doing behind the scenes in supporting both Covine and your husband, Anthony. And I've been coming to MJ Biz for many years. This is the first time I've seen something like this, and I think it's one of the most powerful ways to remind people that there are people currently today who are incarcerated for this plant, who are now making a lot of money in this space or have access to a lot of capital, right? Where there are people who are sitting behind bars paying the price. So this whole jumpsuit, the booth space itself, I commend you guys because this needs to be said and needs to be shown as a reminder. So thank you. But also thank you for inviting me today. Hi, I'm Gia Morón, formerly president of Women Grow. And yeah, I decided to step down in July. I thought it was time for a change. And I've always had my company, GVM Communications. So it'll be 12 years next year. So that's PR, brand strategy, and business development, not solely in cannabis, but in 2015, I expanded my business into cannabis. So it's been great because we have cannabis clients, but we also have non-cannabis clients. But stepping away has been amazing because it's allowed me to kind of step on the outside and look at the industry and see what companies are doing, what people are doing, seeing the growth of businesses that we were working so closely with, like you all. So excited. And really, have conversations that it was difficult to have running both Women Grow and GVM Communications. So now I'm able to have these exploratory conversations that I think folks will see in the new year some of the results of that.
Yeah. Amazing. This is the first time that you're seeing Cell Block 40. Let me tell you, this is our first time that we are here at MJ BizCon, so it's an honor and a blessing that.
Impression, like,
Yes.
this is the way to like release and be out the gate, like, yeah, this is what we can do.
Yes, it's all powered by Custom Combs USA. If they believed in us and our mission and our message. So thanks to MJ BizCon for this amazing opportunity. So let me ask you, Gia, what is up next for you? I know you got GVR Communications, going strong, and it has been. And what's up next for you? And what would you like to see happen in the industry for these larger MSOs that are making billions with a B, out of this industry?
Yeah, so what's next for me is there's been some great opportunities presented to me. Not only just what I was doing with Women Grow, but in terms of business development, perhaps exploring opportunities on the plant touching side, which for anyone that wants to get into the industry, immediately people tend to jump right in. I used my PR firm as an education tool for me. So the clients that I was taking on, I was learning from them while I was working and getting paid, and my team is working and getting paid. And so we've had companies who are cultivators, who are dispensary owners, product development. So we've learned so much being in the space since 2015 that now I feel better prepared to even jump on the other side of it. So there's been some great opportunities that I'll be exploring in the new year. There's some conference. There's some conference producers that have asked to work with me. And then we're not giving up on the churches. Remember, we did that church event. And so we're bringing it again. There have been some other churches that have reached out that want to have the conversation about cannabis and help, right? I mean, if folks are going to get out of prison, we also want to make sure that we're also educating people who mentally are imprisoned by what they've been told.
Yes.
And so thankfully, Pastor Jamal Bryant invited me down to Atlanta to speak with his church. It was an amazing experience. My church will be hosting its fifth, the Business of Cannabis Summit next year. So, we're still moving forward. There have been other churches that have reached out. And I would like to work with a faith-based community, just to educate them on the business side of it, the medicinal side, and also just help people who have a record, right, like to help get that cleared. Exactly. And then what do I want to see in this industry from these big companies? I said it already. I've met you. I know you're behind the scenes in this, and I know what a male-dominated space we operate in. But I've always been a big supporter and advocate for seeing more women in the forefront. I also hope that many of these larger companies begin to help promote more women to more of these leadership roles. Listen, there are dynamic women who are so smart, have the talent, have the education, and have the experience that I think we need to see more on the floor of businesses like this. I want to see more of these big companies investing into DEI and more corporate social responsibility programming and organizations like yourself. We cannot continue to operate and then ignore the lack of support that organizations like yourself and others need. And I think we would be doing the industry a disservice. So I want to see more women continue to be promoted. I want to see respect for women's opinions and their contributions of building this industry, because women are the leading advocates in cannabis. And I want to see more dollars put behind these up and coming companies, because not only you have the nonprofit, but you also have the business side, right? And so we want to see more of that capital going into these companies that are really prepared and ready to do it. So thank you.
Thank you. Well said, Gia. I mean, you summed it up for everyone who had the questions and wanted to know what's up next for you and what you'd like to see happen out of the industry. We appreciate you. My hat's off to you. We go way back, and that'll be it. Thank you very much, Gia.
Daysavers is super excited to announce the partnership with 40 Tons on the 40 Tons Cones for a Cause edition, where 10% of proceeds go to the 40 Tons Foundation. This is on top of our existing Cones for a Cause charity line of cones, which started with the USA tipped cones, which go to veterans cannabis-related charities, as well as the rainbow tipped flag cones, which go to LGBTQ pride-related charity. Each pack of the Cones for a Cause come with 3 109 millimeter king-size cones, and is with all Daysavers products. These are all carefully tested for heavy metals, pesticides, and microbials. If you're a retailer already carrying 40 Tons products, you're definitely going to want to carry the 40 Tons Cones for a Cause edition to sell to your consumers, as well as the USA Veterans editions, as well as the Rainbow Pride Tip edition. If you have any questions, these are all available for sale on daysavers.com. Please call or email us with any needs that you have.